to yet another episode of The Fierce Show. Before we jump into it, here's a quick story time. So, I remember being 14 and I wanted to go for a dance class, and I was so unsure, so nervous when I walked into that room. And I remember not doing that choreography properly, but I walked out of the class feeling so light. And with a huge smile on my face, I went back home and I told my mom, "This is it. I'm signing up lifetime with this lady." And that's the kind of impact the person who I have sitting right beside me has on people. She really sees you, she holds space for you, and she allows you to just be who you truly are. That's Swati Ganesh, a dancer and a person who quite literally moves with kindness and love at the core of every single thing that she does. And Swati, I'm so lucky to have crossed paths with you because it's such a blessing that I get to meet inspiring women along the way, especially at a young age when I was just 13, trying to figure out what life is, who I truly am as a person. Who I am today is shaped a lot by you, your energy, that we've consciously exchanged with each other every single time we've met. It's just stuck on to me, and I'm sure I'm going to carry it with me through life. But thank you so much for being a part of my show, and let's get right into it.
Thank you for having me, Kamakshi.
Of
I'm so happy
course.
to be here.
Thank you so much
And
for
you're
being
so
here.
kind. What was that introduction? Thank you.
It was just the truth, and it's just how much of an impact you've had on me as a person, because whether we're on camera or off camera, I just know that when I'm around you, there's this sense of gratitude, the sense of kindness that automatically flows through me, and those are values that are very close to you, which I'm going to be getting into
Yeah.
in a short while. But thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you for having me and thank you for being part of my journey. I'm looking forward to this.
Of course. So let's get right into it, Swati. I want to ask you, how did your dancing journey begin? Like, take us through your childhood, through your teens, to your adult phase. Tell us everything.
Wow. Kamakshi, I'm not gonna lie. I came out of the womb dancing. I think right from when I was, I think, 4 or 5 years old. I was brought up in Bombay, so Ganesh Chaturthi was a big deal.
Of course.
And so all of us kids in the colony would get together and just dance our hearts out every year. And I was that kid. I was this weird kid who didn't need music dancing. I remember like some bhaiyas in Bombay would be like, "Oh, that girl, she doesn't need music. She's just dancing on her own in one corner." Because I was really that weird and like that kind of a kid. So I think dancing was just second nature to me since forever that I can think of. Um, Professionally, however, I think I got into it. I want to say 2018.
Mm.
But I kind of got into it just by virtue of. Didn't really plan on it. Didn't really think it would ever come to becoming a thing for me.
And it's
But
become a huge thing
it's a
now.
thing now.
Yeah.
It's a thing now. And you've been, I think, with me from you're my day one, aren't you? Though,
Absolutely.
like
I'm
literally my day one.
literally. Yes.
So
I
you
still remember that first class with you, and I was just like, I knew I messed up the choreography bad when we were shooting at the end of it, but I remember going back and telling my mom, that this is it, I'm enrolling full time,
wow.
because I was looking out for a dance class that made me feel welcome and at home. And the first hug that I had with you gave it away. And I came back and I was like, sign me up for the entire month, and every month after that, this is my regular thing now.
Oh
So
my god.
that's the kind of impact you have.
Thank you.
Yes.
I think you kind of, walked right into it because for me, dance is kind of an excuse to bond with people. I love people and I love coming together and doing something that's bigger than all of us.
Absolutely.
And I think, and I'm also really good at non-verbal spaces that are just energy driven and not verbal driven. So I think it was just the perfect marriage of the two, and I'm so happy I
Absolutely.
got to meet you through dance amongst many
Thank
others.
you so
Yeah.
much. And likewise, I'm so happy to have met you because I feel lucky to have crossed paths with someone like you with such great energy. And I think even in the recent times, despite not being in touch, not being able to dance together as much, I come back to you and it feels like snap. We're back at day one.
Just went back there in like a
Right?
jiff. Yeah.
And I love that
Yeah.
about people. And you're one of the very few people that I'm
Yeah.
close to
Yeah.
energetically. So
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. Yes.
And
Absolutely.
I'd like to move on to the second question, where I'm sure this journey of dancing wouldn't have been easiest. You know, despite living in Gen Z world where content creation, being a dancer, everything is being accepted right now, but there's still, I'm sure, a lot of challenges that come along the way. Can you
Sure.
take us through how you navigated them, how you handle them?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the first challenges that I faced, I think more recent, and maybe I'll walk from the recent times, right?
Absolutely.
I'll walk backwards a little
Hmm.
bit. Now I think dance has become so much about social media, right? It didn't used to be like that back
Hmm.
then. Back then, I don't even remember like ever wanting to take out a phone in my class when I was learning as a kid, right?
Yeah.
It was only about drilling it down over there, being present in that moment there,
Yeah.
and just making sure you have fun, you learn something. I think it was more academic based, if I
Absolutely.
may. So back then, but now it's a completely different ball game. So I think I got to see a little bit of both the worlds.
Hmm.
I'm not going to say which is better because both have,
It's pros and
yeah,
cons.
it's
Yeah.
it's both really nice. But now dancing is like about performance and making sure you get that one shot for social media because validation. But my thought of school, it doesn't really belong there. For me, it's
Hmm.
just about getting out there, feeling closest to yourself, dancing it out. And I think that's still what I say in my classes. I think I said it back then
Yes,
also.
you've always been that way because I
Yeah.
think you're a person whose classes have been more about connecting with ourselves and
Yeah.
connecting with each other through movement.
Yeah,
And I think that's what dance really is about,
for
right? And
sure.
when you remember that at the core of what you're doing, I think it makes life so much better because you're not doing anything for external validation, like you said.
Absolutely.
You're doing it to just realign with who you really are and let yourself move, let yourself express freely.
Absolutely.
And you're one of the very few dancers where I've taken classes with, I've worked alongside with, where I felt that, because after every class I would know that I have pushed myself a little outside my comfort
Yeah.
zone,
Yeah.
and I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
For me, that's growth.
yes,
For me, that's growth.
absolutely.
So I think one of the challenges for me has definitely been memorizing a choreography, for example. Like I'm a slow learner. I take 2 business days to get something down. So I think to make class not about that, not about the stressful part of like getting something right,
Hmm.
but just getting away from the rest of our day because we have to do school, we have to do college, we have to do work. These are things we have to get done. But then you have a space where you can just kind of like let all of that to the side and breathe a little bit and like come back to your body and mind. So making dance that in today's world has been a challenge for me because everybody's motivation is not this, but I'm adamant. So anybody that's dancing with me will definitely have that ingrained in them in
Mhm.
some way or form and shape. I would like to think
Yeah.
that dance isn't about all of that. It's way more than that, and it can do way more than just a video or
Yeah.
just a choreography
Absolutely.
because it's a real space in real time in the present that your mind, body and soul can be one, and so it can heal. So why are we just limiting it to something so small? So I think that's been one of the challenges for me, maybe as a teacher. As a student, I think I'd like to say I've grown because I remember back in 2018 when I was just getting started with classes, I would go into a class and I'd get like 1 or 2 steps, and everybody that's half my size would be killing the game, and I'd just be like, do I even belong here? But my heart is like, I want to be here. So I had to like kind of like fight that fear a little bit and be like, I'm going to show up. I don't know, I might do 3 steps tomorrow, I might do 4 steps the next week, but I'm going to show up. So that translated into my teaching journey as well.
And I'd like to be a testament to that because many times I've not gotten the choreography right, or I'd get it right, and then when the cameras come out, I just forget
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But with you around, it never felt like I was doing something wrong. It always felt like a safe space for me to just enjoy what I was doing, regardless of what the outcome looks like. And I think now I know where I see that coming from your own personal experience. So that's been amazing.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, and you're a person who values kindness, compassion, sisterhood a lot,
Yeah.
right? And I've seen that in your classes, I've seen that in you as a person. So, can you tell us about, why those values mean so much to you, especially in today's world?
Where can I start?
Yeah, this is a huge topic.
This is so big. I think I need all day to talk to you about this. I think again, I think I drew this from personal experience. I'm the daughter of somebody who worked in the central government. So we moved through 8 cities, 8 schools. Like I was really little. We'd make friends. We'd go, and we weren't in the age of internet. So like it was just an entire sense of dissociation going from one place to another.
Yeah.
And kids can be really mean. So I was like, that I don't want anybody to feel that. So I think that's where my motivation was from. Like, and I realized that kindness is just the easiest form for us. I think it's so much harder to be not nice. Doesn't it take so much more effort to like get out of your natural state of just being human and being nice to like think of other ways of being? So I think it's a natural state. I do try and like I'm trying to mold it into today's world because the world isn't as kind as you want them to be.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, I want to keep that energy in me where that's my natural state and nobody can take that away from me. So kindness is super important. So being that new kid everywhere, being singled out all the time, speaking a different language everywhere I went, I think it was very important to me that when I enter a room, people should be comfortable and feel like they can be more of themselves and not hold back. Yeah, I think that's super important to me.
Yeah. I love that you said that is our natural state because that's such a it's supposed to be obvious, but it's such a new perspective to look at things from.
Yeah.
Because love is at the core of all of us, right? And when we do anything that is not loving, we are literally forcing ourselves to be someone who we're not.
Yeah, why are we working so hard to go out of that state when it's so easy? And I feel like I connect more with people or animals when I'm kinder, you know? And like it's all about the energy, right? It's the same energy you take to anything outside of you. So there's just a more meaningful connection that comes out of it. There's a little bit more understanding you leave a room with. I think when you go with that state or form.
Absolutely.
And I know that I've had bad days as well. It's not like I'm a 24/7 kind person. I have days when I'm like, no, you know. But I think you also need that balance in today's world. Otherwise, what are you gonna do?
Exactly. And I think it's so wonderful because you create a set of system of values and beliefs that are so core to you that no matter where you go in life, you have something to come back to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And for you, that's kindness, which I love because in your classes around you, the people around you, I can see how much nicer they are to each other when they're around
What
you.
are you saying?
I'm serious because in your classes, it's not just about us connecting with you, but us connecting with each other as dancers, as people, because the energy in the room where women just come together and they're so sweet. They're just complimenting you and not because they have to, but because they want to, right?
Yeah.
And you can tell when someone's genuinely being nice to you and when it's for the sake of it. But when we're around you, it's just genuine love that flows through the room. And I think that's what makes dance with you so much better because it's not just about learning choreographies, posting on the gram, but it's more about meeting people who are like-minded and who hold space for you as much as you hold for them.
Absolutely.
Right? And I love that.
Absolutely. And now I think you enable that space quite a bit as well. Because if you hadn't, I mean, it takes one to know one and it takes one to see one, I think. So if you hadn't seen that energy and if you hadn't believed in that sense of community the way, we wanted it to be, I don't think it would have become bigger than what,
Absolutely.
than what it was.
I'd like to take that moment to say my best friends in life right now, I've met through class with you. Like my bestest friends in life right now, my day ones, I met through you. I mean, that speaks volumes to the kind of energy that flows around in your room because these are girls that I now share everything with. They've been with me through thick and thin, right? And it's all because of you. When I look back, and when we think and we sit down, like, where did we meet? What was our first moment of it? Oh, Swati's class, right? So that's the kind of friendship that goes on in your class. It's for lifetime. It's not just something that happens within that 1 hour and then you
Oh, for
forget about
sure.
it. It's something
Absolutely.
that travels with you lifelong. So I'm so grateful to have met someone like you, and I will say that over and over again because you've given
Giving
me.
you a hug from here.
Yeah. Can't hug you. No, but seriously, I'm
Yeah.
so grateful to have
Thank
met
you.
you.
That means a lot to me. I'm so
Yeah,
grateful to have
because
met you.
it's through you and along with you that I've discovered parts of myself that I didn't even know that I had. Whether
Yeah.
it's trying new forms of dance or just learning more about my emotions and being a better person, it's been through you. People that I love right now, I've met through you. So thank you
Stop it.
so much.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My heart is so full. Thank you so much for
No
saying
problem
that.
at all.
Thank you
I
so
owe
much
it
for
all
saying
to
that.
you.
Stop.
And
Um,
this brings me to, sisterhood, which I can see in your project Lights Camera Passion, which is very new.
oh
And
my
I
god.
haven't had the opportunity of being part of it yet, but I've been seeing how amazing it's been panning out. And I know that you'd keep hitting me up and be like, "Are you here in town
Yeah,
for a
are you
video?"
in town already? Because you said you wanted to be in one
Yeah.
of this. Yeah. But
Yes.
you're traveling a lot. You're doing so well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But anyway, me later. I
Okay.
want to know all about Lights Camera Passion. Take us
Awesome.
through it. What is the idea behind it?
Awesome. So I told you I was a slow learner,
Mhm.
right? And I knew that if I'm feeling that way, there's definitely at least one or two more people that feel that way. And so I knew that I wanted more than just one day to like body a choreography because it's not just about. So if you enter a classroom, if you're not feeling your best that day, you're not going to be able to get to the end of
Absolutely.
what you feel like, or just make
And
the
I think
most of
we've
that.
all felt that sometime.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I wanted, a program where it gives you a moment to breathe with it. Take it, you can go back home with it, do your thing, just body it a little bit more, maybe listen to the song a little bit more, whatever you need to do to just like feel closer to that movement and that vibe that you signed up for. So that's why the 3-day program came into
Mm.
being. But I didn't realize. So I know that when we were dancing together, I do a lot of videos. I just love taking videos, but
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it would translate into me wanting to be behind the camera and like wanting to set frames and seeing how a visual
How is that new personality like? Like taking a step back and
It
looking at
is.
things from another perspective.
Yeah, so being behind the camera was just something that I always liked, but I didn't realize the scale at which I'd enjoy it. I've kind of just did it because I've been doing workshops for so long. I think I've been like doing weekly classes for so many years, and that kind of goes on autopilot for me when I'm
Mm.
able to do that. And I wanted more, and I knew that we could do more as a group and like make things that are bigger than us. I think I keep going back to
Yeah.
that because I feel like there's something that's so rewarding in that journey. So yeah, then I decided that I want to do professional videos with real lights, with real camera, and a lot of passion. So
Lights, camera, passion.
yes. And yeah, I think it kind of was born from that. And I also kind of selfishly wanted a little bit more time in this work. I think back then we used to meet every weekend.
Mm.
And so we always had a place from which we grew, and there was
Mm.
like a map.
Yeah.
But in today's culture where things have changed so much, I don't think I get enough time with anybody. It's always I'm seeing them for a particular short couple of hours, and that's about it, right? So I kind of selfishly wanted a little bit more time with people, and
I don't think anyone would complain for more time. I
I hope they're not.
I don't
You
think
should
they
find
can.
out from
Hmm.
But yeah, and then I always had visuals, but I didn't feel confident enough to just be like, I can do this, you know. And so I just put myself out there. I did one version of it, which was the first video that I did end to end, and I can't tell you how fired up and fueled I felt in that entire process. I enjoyed it so much, and I saw so many women, mostly women that come to this
Yeah.
program. I would love for the guys to come as well. Nobody's stopping them, but
Guys,
just saying.
join in.
But so many, but so many women who put in that work together, make each other look so good together, and then also look so bomb individually and bring out parts of their personality that you don't get to see on a day to day,
Yeah.
or that they have been a little bit shy to bring out as well. But in a conducive and like a nice environment, they're able to do that, and to see that is something that is I don't know, it's a high for me, I want to say. So I think I'm really like
I think it's
you
a
know.
it's a wonderful project because I love how you say we're not our best every single day, right?
It's not even
And
possible.
yeah, it's practically impossible for
Yeah.
humans to be their best every
Yeah.
single
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And to be given a space where you can just learn, connect, and really take your time with bringing out what you want the world to see. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't checked out already, you should go and see her videos,
Yes.
Lights, Camera, Passion, because my god, are those videos bomb. Like you said, the girls, the choreography, my god, the lighting, the camera, the way a story is told through dance,
Yeah.
it's wonderful. And I
Thank
love that.
you. Thank you.
I really want to be a part of it
You
soon.
must. You
I'm
should
sh-
just come do a cameo.
Yeah, he'll probably.
Yeah, I totally let you do a cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, I
Yeah.
think so. No, but I'm gonna make some time
You
intentionally
should.
and come be a part of this with you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep doing them. So
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you know, I only hope for it to get bigger and better,
Thank
and you know, you end up building a wonderful community
Thank
of
you.
girls coming together and just celebrating themselves and each other.
Oof, that sounds so good.
It does,
That
doesn't
sounds
it?
so good.
And you know, that's exactly what I'm planning to do with Fierce, my
Oof.
movement as well, where I want to bring young women together who just empower each other to be better through whatever way they can, you know? Because I feel like in today's world, as women, we need that, we need to hold space for each other. It's so important. It's easy to grow individually, but that's not going to last unless you're bringing up someone along with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think I've learned a lot of that from you as well,
Thank you.
and from the people I've met through you, because you're a person who literally embodies sisterhood. And I only hope for every single one of us to be as kind, as loving, and as compassionate as you are.
Oh my god.
Really.
Oh my god. So you tell me, Kamakshi, what was the moment that Fierce came about? I know you have. So you've also always. I know that we've probably exchanged a lot of energy in this frequency, but
Yes.
I want to kind of understand what was the point where you were like, I want to talk to people, and I want to bring a community together as well. What was the moment?
I
for you?
think for me, up until high school, I was always blessed with the best friend group ever, right? And people who've been very supportive, that I didn't know that the world had, you know, some mean,
Mm.
bad people in it that just don't accept you for who you are.
Mm.
I got to know that when I entered college for the very first time.
Mhm.
And you know, just realizing that when you're trying to do something better for yourself, there are so many people who just want to see you fall,
Mm.
who want to bring you down, who will say you're being fake, who say you're doing it for show and you're not who you are. And I've heard all of that, but thanks to my upbringing, I think I've never let it get to me or affect me. Seriously, salute to my mom who's behind the cameras. But I never let it get to me. It just angered me
Yeah.
why there are people like this and why can't there be more people who are accepting, right?
Yeah.
And I would always find it hard to connect with girls who are like minded, who are trying to do something about themselves, or just, you know, being themselves authentically without trying to please other people around them.
Mm.
And I decided this is the time for me to create a community where girls can come together and just really grow. And growth doesn't have to mean, you know, become rich and become
Yeah.
have luxury items and all
Yeah.
of that, but growth can mean different things to different people.
Absolutely.
But just a space where all those versions of growth and of becoming better are accepted,
And
coexist together beautifully. And that is how Fierce, the empowerment club, started for me.
Oh.
And Fierce as a project where I support women empowerment has been something that's close to me since I was about 8 years old.
Mm.
When the Nirbhaya case happened,
Yeah.
it was a heartbreaking moment for
Yeah.
everyone. At 8, I was too young to really understand the nuances of what was going on. But, you know, my mom sat me down, and that was the first time she explained concepts like rape, sexual abuse, you know, good
That's
touch,
amazing.
bad touch,
Yeah.
and everything that goes on in this big bad world. My mom's my best friend, so she just sat me
Oh.
down and she explained everything to me, and she said, "This is what the world is like, and I need
Yeah.
you to be careful." And I remember my first question being, "Why should I be careful?
Yeah.
Why can't we tell others
Yeah, why
to
can't
be?"
we tell others to behave?
Yeah,
Why
right?
is that so difficult?
Yeah. And that's how my whole project of making sure that self defense is taught to girls, but more importantly, value education for boys. because why should we
Mm.
be the ones who have to
Safeguard ourselves.
learn to protect ourselves all the time and
Yeah.
learn to live in a state of fear? Why can't we rewire how men think,
Yeah.
right? And that starts with when they are as young
Yeah.
as a boy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my mission of promoting self-defense
love
and value
that.
education in schools from babies and all the way up.
Yeah. And it's so important to get to it at that
Yeah.
age because it kind of becomes your go-to state of
Absolutely.
emotion right from that
Absolutely.
age. Because I'm sure you agree that I'm sure you face situations where fear is your first response,
100%.
even in places where you don't understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling, just because men,
Absolutely.
are being men.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and I want to believe that it's changing, but we hear so much.
I
and
think we still have a
experience so much.
long
Ugh,
way to go.
it's a
Like the
long
gap
way.
is so much,
Yeah.
and we've only covered 1% of it. There's
Yeah.
still 99% to
And it's
go.
only, I think, the 1% of us that have covered the 1% of it.
Absolutely.
I don't think but this is great. The initiative is
Yes.
great, and I think it has a powerful origin. And I really hope that anybody that's listening or watching also finds ways to talk to younger people and just educate them and make them feel like
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what Fierce is. Not, I don't want it to just be me going around. I
Yeah.
want people to spread it by themselves. That's the entire point of creating a community and a system,
Absolutely.
because it creates a ripple effect.
Absolutely.
You inspire one person and that person gets to inspire the next one. And that's exactly what Fierce is about. That's what I see with Lights, Camera, Passion. And that's, I just feel like you and I have always been on the same wavelength at
Synergy
all.
day one,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
Maybe in different ways, in different
Shapes and forms.
shapes and
Yeah.
forms, but we've always had the same thing at the
Yeah.
core of us, and that's what has drawn me very close to you.
Likewise.
And before we wrap up, I'd just like to ask, there are young girls watching this video, and I want to know, what is that one message that you want to leave with them, even if they've not remembered anything we've spoken about so far? What is one thing that you'd want to want for them to stick on to?
I think be okay taking up space.
I love that. I love that.
Just take up that space. You know, take more space than you need if you need to. But if that means being more of you, if that means speaking your heart out, if that means having a real exchange, if that means being loud, if that means sitting quietly, if that means wearing what you want, anything, just take up that space, because why not? What are you going to lose? And you only have something to gain when you take up that space. Because I know that I would tell that to my younger self.
That's wonderful.
Over and over again. So if anybody's watching and you're second guessing yourself, then
I think I needed to hear this
Yeah.
right now more than anything.
oh my god, yeah, take up
No,
that
seriously.
space. I think you're already on the way of it, but yeah,
I think we all have moments where we doubt ourselves, where we let the limitations just pierce through our head, and it bangs us day and night. But that's such a powerful statement to hold on to. Take up more space.
take up more space.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will be taking up more space
Let's
from
go.
here now.
And so will I. I think every single day I tell myself to be okay with the space I'm taking. It's not like I'm there yet. I feel like my journey has been, going on forever, and it's an everyday thing. Every day
Absolutely.
you're around new energy that makes you feel like you're a little bit too much. You could say this a little bit like that. You could have done it a little bit like that. But I just want to feel, I want to feel okay in me first before I
Being
feel
authentic.
before I feel like anybody else is okay with me. So yeah, I've started to take up space now. So
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, Swati.
thank
And
you so much for having me, Ganesh.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
it was
talking to
lovely,
you.
likewise.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I think this conversation has left me and my heart feeling so light, like I always am around Swati. And Swati is not just a dancer, she's a reminder of someone who literally shows you that being yourself is a form of power, a form of healing.
Yeah.
And I think I've always felt that way around her. And it's wonderful to see you grow and, to be a part of your journey from day one. I
Yeah,
feel
oh.
so lucky and grateful.
I'm so blessed that
Yes.
you've been part of my journey since day one.
Thank you
Oh my
so much.
God.
And I only hope for you and I to continue growing, thriving, and evolving together. And hopefully, I'd see you back on the show again with more things to share and a lot more to discuss.
Thank you so much for having me. I
Of
loved speaking
my
to you.
pleasure. My pleasure.
And all the best to you. I think
Thank you.
you're soaring so high, and it's just the beginning because I think since you were like little, I've seen you since you were little. Can I say
Yeah,
that even?
yeah,
I can
13.
kind of say that. Yeah. And today I see you. I sit in front of like a strong woman with values in place, with her heart and mind in place, and wanting to do good with people, for people, and I think that's so beautiful.
Thank
and
you
that makes
so
you
much,
so
Swati.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Tamasha.
I think I might start tearing.
But
But seriously, thank you.
Thank you for
so
having
much.
me.
Of course, my pleasure.
Yeah, you just
Because
be more of you every single time.
I
That's all
am
you
going
do.
to.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
going. I'm going to keep you up on your word and take up more
Mm.
space every single day.
Love that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. See you again on our next episode, and we hope you enjoyed this conversation as much as we did.
Thank you.